property or whatever. So it's not, it's moved from one place. I don't think cash in the bank is anybody any good. You should be doing something with it. Leverage. But in terms of great work, I do want to stress this little point, is that I get so much satisfaction out of doing this and seeing and helping businesses grow. What I call my great work. This is mundane stuff to do. And unfortunately, despite it being on my goals back in 2007, even when I was 50, it took a bladder infection for me actually to go to the doctor to get that fixed. And I, like Steve Jobs, had to sit in the chair and talking to me, telling me that we're in trouble. Prostate cancer, cut a long story short, I too got the all clear. So when I saw Steve Jobs' video the other day, it left me with mixed emotions. Well, I got the all clear. But I could have saved my prostate cancer if I'd gone for a check for further. I think, it's unbelievable. And that's just the one thing. Rosemary comment there. You're going to get one chance at this. So the plan, John, that you're going to go away and work on as soon as we've finished here, in intimate detail. I know you're reading it. Yeah, not just to grow, to get bigger, to make more money. Those sort of things don't work. Who, when, how much, with who, with which customers, how are you going to get them? What marketing strategy? How much are you going to invest in the marketing strategy? These are all, that is a proper plan. And what a great time, the Olympics 2 years away, to make that happen. We're not fat pack it. This is where we are. This is what we're making. If we do this, this, and this should happen, etc., etc. And then if you get your accounts done on zero by a good accountant, you can actually do this, you can monitor it daily. How many bikes did you sell last week? How many people came into the shop, John, that would never come to you before? They were new. I'm guessing you don't know the answer, but you probably might. And lose again. There's too many businesses getting new business through the door, and they've got no idea where it came from. It's bonkers. People are finding you, and you're not asking them how they found you. Pay-per-click advertising, which we're going to talk about later. It's a no-brainer. Because then if you build a business, and you get all the things right, it has something of value, because if it makes money without you in it, you can sell it. Or you keep it and have a nice pension. Too much is fag packet and not planned. You know, and you can have an agenda, boring old agenda. It sounds boring, but it's not. You know, when you're going to go and see a client or a prospect, somebody rings up and says, whatever your business is, I'm going to come and see you. When you go into their office, and you're going to present to them, what's the first thing they're going to do when you walk in? Yeah, and then what? What are they going to offer you? Yeah? I know this is so obvious, but why, if you go to a meeting, why don't you take a Twix and a marathon, and share around, or take some cream cakes? What's it cost you, £6? Are you saying in your fitness class you can't have any treats, Debbie?
I'll take a bottle of
Well, we go to Can I talk about BT? We went to one by the 6-week body transformation class and had some great results. Now I thought Kate was on a strict diet. Now they had one glass of wine in 6 weeks. But somebody at Christmas bought me one of those packs of jars of midget gems. And I noticed they were going down. I have two children, Henry and Eleanor, and I thought it must be them. But then I noticed they were away at school also. I noticed they were going down in the roof. And before I managed to put my hand in there, they were half gone. I'm talking of each one. You know, so the whole of the night. Double standards. Is that right?
Yeah.
You've got to have a treat. If you're going to put hard work in on your business, you know, if you're going to make things happen within your business, step by step, plan, then take something out for it and reward. So, I'm at a meeting. I'm going to go and see a prospect. Dear John, I'm thinking about our meeting next week. These are things I'd like to discuss. One of them will be our fee. One will be about your strategy for the future. One will be about the prospect of you having management monthly accounts. About doing your bookkeeping, who's doing your payroll. We will try, what's important to try and sell to you. Services that you shouldn't be doing and you'll get real value from. So you can get more high-end or from Dubai. So think about that. Plan properly. When you get the chance to see a new person who's chosen you, make sure you have a thorough preparation for that meeting. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. This is what I want to go through at the meeting, so they can have a thought, think about those things before the meeting. Really valuable. Okay, come on, you smart Alex. What's an oxymoron? Somebody knows, but they're not there. What's an oxymoron? Anybody? Anybody?
Self-defeating.
Close. It's I don't know, what would you think? They're not contrasting opposites, like a happy marriage? Suggest.
Microsoft Works.
Microsoft Word. Brilliant. Can I use that when we're back in Sheffield in 3 months?
As long as you've got the references.
Thank you. I will quote you. Microsoft Works. Happy marriage. Military intelligence. That's what we came out of Sheffield. A critical, not essential. You know your branding, you know your strap line, your mission statement, your plan, John. Not essential. Most people don't do it. Not essential, but critical, I believe, if you really want to achieve something that the rest aren't achieving.
Across the land, the rivers of WestJet had a miracle planned. On the eve before flying, the guests were in their beds. Visions of traveling danced in their heads. While out on the runway, something secret had arrived. It was left in the lounge. It was a Christmas surprise. Oh, hello there! Is that Cohen? What are you looking for Christmas this year, Cohen? A choo-choo train? A classic! Do you like Thomas? What would Mommy and Daddy like for Christmas?
Big TV.
Yeah, big TV.
A big TV! You're looking fabulous!
Well, I need to.
It's okay if you just want to stare at me as well.
What I need is new socks and underwear.
An Android tablet.
Is that William beside you? And Cameron?
Some Santa boots.
Stepping stone.
While the guests told their Christmas wishes to good old St. Nick, WestJetters took notes and got ready to shop quick. It was a great rush with the 2 flights in the air to get all those presents and a home to spare.
St. Paul's ringing his children saying goodnight.
Lights up like I know it's a beautiful sight. It's no place on the world, it's snowy and white. Santa's got the tires are flying. Christmas cheer and celebrations all across the land. Some of your expectations
Thanks for flying with us at WestJet. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your flight.
happy days are so merry and bright. Santa's coming
But was everything ready? We all had to wait for the moment of truth at Carousel 8.
Merry Christmas!
The guests never expected what they asked of St. Nick would actually appear. It was all quite a treat. A WestJetter would say it was more than mere fun. Miracles do happen when we all work as one. We'll give Santa the last word on this most special night.
Merry Christmas to all! And to all, a good...
How cool is that? Well, I've got no idea how they did it. We talk about paradigm shifting in the... Was that a team?
No.
Oh,
I've seen it
you
before.
could have said yes.
I've seen it before.
I think it's really moving. You know, when that little like goes, no way! That's an airline. Do you reckon they're the cheapest?
Probably not yet too.
No, it isn't. Or Ryanair. And I just think it's so powerful. You know, what could you do? They're just an airline. Just like we're accountants, and just like you're doing industrial windows. They found a way. Do you think that paid for itself many times over? I bet it did. But that's something they talk about forever and ever. Oh, this is brilliant. And that's the power of YouTube as well. Sorry? Who else? It's that tree, Celia. She must be getting tired. Oh, no, really.
It's like no brand. It's going to be a brand ambassador.
Absolutely.
Next
Absolutely.
years.
You know. Well, maybe, yeah. I think what people are, you know, when you have a McDonald's, and I don't know, kids always wanted to come out to school. The Big Mac tastes, well, I mean everywhere in the world, but there's quite a few places. The Big Mac tastes exactly the same wherever you go. And that's consistency that you can rely on. You know, I love their potato wedges, so I can never understand why it's like, oh no, they're just gone for a month, we don't do potato wedges anymore. Scarcity, I suppose, is makes them more attractive. I mean, for WestJet, it's just wow. And whatever your business is, doesn't matter what it is. Find a way to wow people instead of wow. You know, that's the mediocrity of the masses. And if you work on the wows, build them into the plan, whether it is the shop window, the greeting that they get, the deal that you put together, the aftercare job, it's got to be wow. Because then you get to keep them. And even better than that, you can charge you more. And that's no lack of integrity, because I've never met a boss of a business who didn't want to pay his team more. You make more money, they make more money. The team make more money, they spend more money. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy that the whole world gets richer the more businesses make money. It all gets re-spent. That's the thing about tax avoidance. The people who are wealthy enough to go into tax avoidance schemes, like Jimmy Carr, the money he saved got sat in his bank account, it's spent on a jet or an electric bike or a car. It gets reinvested. The government gets it back when it gets spent. The trouble is, all the tax laws, it makes people go, the high earners go abroad. The wealth drain. How many hours you got in your business? Right. I've brainstormed my business already. 5. Well, I've done it. I think you should have a 3-year plan. So I've got 5 stores. What else can I think of? Have you?
Yeah.
What, just now, or you had it already?
No, from day one, I said I would move in the first year. And I outgrew it within 18 months, so I moved.
So, remember, you were the one with one of the pictures on the website, so just check.
I'm on there.
I'm there. I'm not going to get shot down in place. Right. Who should brainstorm?
Somebody's there to do it, anyway.
Okay. Who's new in business within under 12 months? Who would like me to brainstorm the business? Yeah? Come on, let's have it. Well, you won't have to do anything. Come on. Stand next to me. Can we have what I'd like is an elevator picture, please?
That's it. My name is Rachel Furler. I'm the director of a company called Organised Chaos, and we are a project management and change management consultancy working in and around the South Yorkshire area. I work with mostly third sector at the moment and larger SMEs.
So what does third sector mean?
Charities and not-for-profits.
Right. So what's the challenge? What's the difficulties?
Change management, getting across what I actually do. I go into somewhere and talk to an organisation about project management, and I say, well, look, I relocate people into buildings, or I help them get through software project management. I think most people will understand that that is a set of steps that you take in managing a process. Whereas change management is more about the human resources aspect. I'm studying for a master's in organisation development, and 9 times out of 10 when I say to somebody, I'm an organisation development practitioner, they go, what's that? But it's effectively the new name for change management, so most people have met as change management. So my biggest challenge is I have a fairly technical skill background, and what I found is I've been talking to a group of people is quite strange. Doing an elevator pitch didn't happen for the first 2 or 3 months. I couldn't even get my first few networking events. I couldn't get through the 60-second pitch without falling, having to read it off a card, tripping over my words. So the whole sales and marketing bit was what I really needed to know more about.
Right. So let's be fairly brutal then. Are you absolutely clear what Rachel does?
No.
No.
I knew that was going to be the answer.
Yeah.
Because I sort of spoken to twice now. So I think the first hurdle is clarity. As to how do you find a way? How are you finding customers? How does the customer come to you at the moment?
I find all my customers by asking questions. I very, very rarely find a customer by explaining what I do and then they say, oh, I need that. They all come through conversations that I've had with people who are relocating or working with 3 charities who are going to become 1 charity with half the resources and half the premises. But it's from those conversations, what are other people's challenges, what is happening in other people's businesses, that I then follow that up with, perhaps you might need help with whatever it is, and go with the proposal.
Are you good at it?
I'd rather just do the technical aspect, to be perfectly fair. I am very good at
I
what I
really
do.
wasn't expecting you to go.
Did you mean am I good at the marketing bit, or am I good at the...
The technical.
Yes, I'm very good at the technical stuff. I'm not good at the marketing stuff, as you
Oh, really good at it. Right, okay. Well, marketing is tough. It is really difficult to find new business. Okay. So, totally, I'm not very well, have we?
I'm not misunderstood.
No, that's fine. No, so I guess you've got the technical stuff, you've got the masters and all that. So if we can get you the leads, presumably it would roll.
It'd be much easier.
So it's getting leads.
Although I do find asking the questions gives me much more opportunity to find out about the other person's business. So it's help and then go. I find that in a lot of networking situations, you go in and you meet somebody and they say, that's a pitch. And then their ears are closed and they don't listen to what comes back the other way. And I try to do that the other way around.
You okay, all on board? Yes.
I've got a question. So how do you strike up communication? So basically, are you going to networking events or how do you actually get into
Good question.
might be interested?
I'm doing a lot of networking events. I engage some of my customers and the people I'm working with come through like a LinkedIn groups or through Twitter, followers from Twitter, but mostly from networking. Often being put in touch by somebody else.
What's your thoughts?
I was